Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. John Douillard, and welcome to LifeSpa.com, where we prove the ancient medical wisdom of Ayurveda with modern science. And today, I want to talk about the diaphragm, how to strengthen it, how to create elasticity in it, how to rejuvenate it. You know, one study, 91% of athletes did not have a diaphragm that was relaxing and contracting fully, which means most of us don't. We really need to do these exercises. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to breathe properly and then specific exercises, how to rebuild and rejuvenate and restore the flexibility that our diaphragm desperately needs. All right, if you like this video and you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. And if you're watching on my website at lifespa.com, please sign up for our newsletter, get this information in your inbox and get all access to all of our free videos, thousands of them, free articles about all types of health concerns, connecting Ayurvedic wisdom with modern science. And on your way out, check out our Ayurvedic store. We have organic herbs and all kinds of Ayurvedic products there for you to check out. Okay, here we go. So the diaphragm, let's take a quick look at the diaphragm. It's this big muscle that goes across our chest. It's got two parachutes for two domes. Really important. When it contracts, we breathe in and the rib cage opens. When we relax the diaphragm, the rib cage naturally contracts and squeezes the air out. It's called elastic recoil. The rib cage just wants to be tight all the time. And the only reason this thing opens is because your diaphragm contracts and sucks the air in and inflates the rib cage. So over time, as we get older and we don't breathe as well, and the diaphragm starts to not function as well, like 91% of athletes don't have one working well, then most of us don't. So the rib cage over time is going to get tighter and tighter and tighter, and it becomes a cage, literally squeezing down on your heart and your lungs. Now, what most people don't know, the diaphragm is really important for breathing, but it's the number one pump for your entire lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is involved in taking the trash out of every cell of your body, carrying your immune system, delivering properly broken down fat as energy to every cell of your body. And that's just like the super short list of what it can do. Studies show that when you strengthen your diaphragm, it reverses heartburn, GERD, reflux. It's been shown to lower blood pressure in just 3 minutes. It's approved for COVID before, during, and after. It's used in hospitals under the name inspiratory muscle training techniques for heart failure and lung failure. It's been shown that women with breast cancer have significantly more congestion of the anterior diaphragmatic lymph nodes. The list just goes on and on and on. It's critically important for your immune system and your immune response. And I've written so many articles about breathing, that techniques you can get at lifespa.com. I have links to them at the article associated with this video, which will have the research behind the exercises and the actual video for them as well. So check that out at lifespa.com. Okay, so when we breathe, it's really important to realize that the abdominal muscles, when you breathe properly, contract onto your diaphragm, and the diaphragm contracts onto your heart. So it's called an abdominal diaphragmatic cardiac massage. So when you breathe in all the way and breathe out, your abdominal muscles will contract and then force a contraction and massage the diaphragm, which massages the heart, which has the vagus nerve on it, which flips the brain into a meditative, calm alpha state. That was the research we did with my book, Body, Mind, and Sport. We proved that when you breathe through your nose versus your mouth, the brainwaves go into an alpha wave coherent state, which is literally a meditative calm during vigorous activity. So imagine having that meditative calm in all aspects of your life, not just when you're running, but when you're working or interacting with people or shopping or whatever. That's the goal, is to create that inner experience of calm. And your diaphragm is designed to do that. Your diaphragm, when it contracts, is designed to breathe the air into the lower lobes of your lungs, activate the calm nerves, and create this neurological calm, which we published in the International Journal of Neuroscience many years ago, based on the just simply nose breathing. Because when you breathe through your nose, you activate the diaphragm. You breathe through the mouth, you do, but much less efficiently so. Okay, so lots of articles on my website at lifespa.com about breathing and different techniques, but this article, this video, is just about the breathing techniques, exercises for breathing, as well as how to breathe. So how to breathe first is we want to make sure we're breathing with our belly. This may be very simple for a lot of you folks, but it's a good reminder. Your belly, one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. The first thing you do is going to breathe in only through your belly. Breathe in through your nose and move your belly only, and then out. Only move your belly. That's step one. That's just recognizing that I can breathe in and only move my belly. Yeah, that's your diaphragm contracting and expanding your belly as you're breathing in and out. So the second step is to engage your chest. So the second step is after you breathe into your belly, then you breathe into your chest. And then let it out. So belly first, inhale, then chest, and then exhale. Those are the two phases. The third phase of breathing is what's called clavicular breathing. So that's the very final upper chest air in. So it's belly, chest, upper chest, and out. So it's like a wave, belly, chest, belly, out, belly, chest, upper chest, out. So these are how you would want to naturally begin to breathe during pranayama. This is how the free divers train. They learn how to use all aspects of their lungs to be able to hold their breath for as long as possible. So you breathe in, belly in, chest, upper chest, and out. So belly, chest, upper chest, and out. Belly, chest, upper chest, and out. So when you do these techniques, you can really pull this at the very end, pull in as much as you can, sort of squeeze in and bring in as much air as you possibly can. So it goes belly, chest, upper chest, squeeze, and then out. Belly, chest, upper chest, squeeze, and out. So that's what I want you to practice, is getting in that wave. Officially, it could look like this in a fast pranayama breathing exercise. It can look like this. Belly, chest, upper chest, squeeze out last little bit in, and there you have it. So when you're doing pranayama exercises, you want to be able to have that automatically programmed into your body, that you breathe all three ways, get the belly, your chest, upper chest, all aspects, all 5 lobes of your lungs are being contracted. Okay, so once you know how to do that, then we're going to do a series of exercises that I call warming up your diaphragm. And this is really a great exercise. And this is something you can do multiple times a day on its own, or you can do it as a preparation for a pranayama/meditation practice. So what you're going to do here is you're going to take your arms up and you're going to breathe in through your nose as deeply as you can as you reach for the sky as high as you can. So it's, again, belly, chest, upper chest breath. Squeeze it as much as you can in while you're reaching for the sky as high as you can. So it looks like this: arms up and out, arms down. Arms up and arms down. Arms up, belly, chest, upper chest, squeeze, and down. Ready? Again. So you're going to do 10 of those, just 10. Reach for the sky as high as you can. Breathe in as deep as you can. What's happening there is as you reach for the sky, the rib cage is going up, but your diaphragm is going down. And we're literally pulling all the attachments of your rib cage apart. So critically important, because that diaphragm is attached to your rib cage. So when you go up and your diaphragm is going down, you're pulling those attachments and breaking them, creating a level of elasticity and flexibility you just will never get if we don't do these kind of exercises, right? Yoga sort of gets it, but this is like surgically focusing in on those attachments. And those attachments of the diaphragm wrap around the entire rib cage. They also attach to your sternum. They also attach into your spine, into your lower back. And there's research showing that when your diaphragm is tight, it can actually affect the function of your lower back, because that diaphragm attaches to the quadratus lumborum, which is the muscle right back here, and also your psoas muscle, your big hip flexor, which is so intimately connected to low back pain and hip pain. So breathing techniques all of a sudden have such a powerful effect on your low back. And when I first wrote my book, Body, Mind, and Sport, years ago, and before email and all that, it was about nose breathing exercise. I got so many letters in the mail, people saying, God, my low back's so much better. Thank you so much. And I was going, how in the world does it affect your low back? And then, of course, the anatomy of the diaphragm, when you breathe through your nose, you're activating those connections down into your lower back, which is like really cool, right? So the first step is 10 of these guys in, up as high as you can go, in as deep as you can go. Then you're going to do 10 to the side, in as much as you can go, and out. Arms down after each exercise, up again, up and in, and out. This time, as I'm going up, breathing in and over and in as much as I can, I'm feeling all these attachments and I'm pulling on them. Diaphragm is going down, rib cage is going up, and you're just freeing up those attachments like nothing else before. It really makes a difference. You can do 10 to that side, then again, in up as high as you can go, and over, and 10, and out, and down, again, up and over, and down like that. And you do 10 to this side, over, like that. So you're going to do 10 straight up, 10 to the left, 10 to the right. Super cool. And then you're going to do one final set of 10 where you're going to fully contract or relax the diaphragm and breathe all the way out, contracting your abdominal muscles, which are the secondary muscles of breathing, right? So you're going to breathe out through your nose gently, no arms or anything, just relax and just breathe out. Squeeze it all out. Your tummy will contract. Your navel will sort of head in the direction of your spine. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze it all out. And then come back to a regular normal inhale and out. Squeeze, and then in and out and in. This really creates that abdominal diaphragmatic cardiac massage, which triggers that vagal response, which tells your brain that the nervous system doesn't have to be in an emergency. Life can be calm. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system and it flips your brainwaves into a meditative alpha state. And all parts of the brain begin to become more coherent according to our study. So breathe out all the way, in again, and out all the way. So that's your workout. 10 straight up, 10 to the left, 10 to the right, 10 full exhales. So 30 maximal inhales with 10 maximum exhales. That's that routine. The second routine, it would be for you to do some breathing during some very simple yoga / stretching postures. One of the best ways to get your diaphragm to really relax and open up is to move your body into a position and then breathe maximally into it. It's like putting your body into a yoga posture and blowing up a balloon inside of you to make it fully contract and create deep levels of internal flexibility, not only for your diaphragm, but for many of the muscles attached to that. There are innumerable ways to do this. I'm just going to give you a handful of some beginning ones. And in some of my advanced courses that I do on longevity, you can see, we'll do some of the more advanced practices that you can do. But my first one is very simple. We're just going to get into a child's pose, which I'll do it right here. And this one, I like to have my knees kind of wide open a little bit. And I'm going to lean forward. I'm going to put my belly in between my knees here. And I'm going to go down here. And I'm just going to breathe in and out as much as I possibly can. Breathe in through my nose. Once again, it's belly, chest, upper chest, right? We're doing the same routine. So again, this is so simple. And it feels so good. You feel your low back contracting. So you do 10 of those, it feels so good. It really relaxes everything. You really get a warm up there. So that's sort of a flexion posture. Then we're going to go right into an extension posture. We're going to go into the Sphinx pose. Really simple, in this position, just like this. And we're going to breathe in all the way. Belly, chest, upper chest. Belly, chest, upper chest. Belly, chest, upper chest. You can see I'm going more into the posture while I'm doing that breathing. So as I go into that extension, I'm really inflating that diaphragm as best I can. Or better said, inflating my rib cage as best we can, like that balloon is opening up. So you do 10 like that. Then you go into a very simple spinal twist where you take your knee over your top like this and over like this, and you just breathe in. This is such a good one. You can really feel this. I do these every single morning. They're so important for you. You can do this way, 10 side, 10 that way, and 10 this way. I've got a wall here, so I won't be able to do that for you. Then you can flip onto your back and do a bridge posture where you just take your arms up, put your belly up, you push up like that, and then you breathe in into this flexion, this extension of your hips right in through here as you breathe in. What I love about this one is, like I mentioned earlier, that the diaphragm goes down into the psoas muscle, and that psoas muscle has so much effect on your lower back, and you can really feel your hips pull in this one. I think it's really important to go into that kind of hip flexor extension. Belly again, chest, and again, out. Like that, one more. And that's the bridge posture, which works really well. And the final one, it might be a little challenging for some of us, but just doing a little bit of a bridge posture. And that bridge posture is just kneeling down, grabbing your ankles, and then bridging up like something like this. You can put your toes like this as well, and then you can kind of do a bridge like this. And you can do 10 of those. That might be a little harder for some of you, but always have our own inflexibilities and things we can do better than others. So those are those descriptions are also on the article associated with this video at LifeSpa.com. Please check them out. Doing a little routine like this is so phenomenal for your diaphragm. Most of us, as we age, rib cage gets tighter and we become shallow breathers. And you've got to read my article about the detriment of being a shallow breather and how important it is for health to get this rib cage to really do its job. All right, please check out the website, LifeSpa.com, for more information. And thanks for listening. I'm Dr. John Douillard. Do you like this video? Don't forget to subscribe and share.
This recording is brought to you by LifeSpa, where ancient Ayurvedic wisdom meets modern science. Get access to free health video newsletters by Dr. John at LifeSpa.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.